It's 3:45 on a Friday afternoon. The phone rings. An American aid worker has just been taken by an Al-Qaeda-linked group. Her captors are about to move her. Special Operations is standing by. They need cyber to pinpoint her location. In 30 minutes or less, inside the cyber cell, the faces tell a different story. In Cyber Command, 30 minutes might as well be 30 seconds. That story opens a piece by Tim Neslony, 20 years in offensive cyber. Started on keyboard at NSA. Built and commanded U.S. Cyber Command-aligned operational units. Ended up at the White House as Director for Military Cyber Policy. So when Tim writes, and I'm quoting it, the next phone call is already coming. He is not being dramatic. He is being literal. Here's his argument. U.S. cyber operations are not slow because of the technology. They are slow because of how we built the force. In 2021, a researcher named Leonard Maschmeyer named the constraint speed, control, intensity. You can pick 2, not 3. Want a fast, precise operation? Can't have it. Want a high-impact, well-controlled effect? Months. Here's the thing. That trade-off is not physics. It is what happens when you build a cyber command on top of NSA's intelligence culture. Patience over urgency. And the commanders noticed. They stopped asking for cyber on short-fuse missions because cyber stopped showing up. That is not a force design. That is a reputation. Tim lays out 3 principles for fixing this. 1, speed is the standard. The benchmark is 30 minutes. If you can't deliver inside the commander's window, you are not in the plan. You are a footnote in the after-action report. 2, cyber is an accelerant. Stop trying to be a digital bomber wing. Geolocate the target. Let the special operations team launch in an hour, not a week. That phrase, cyber is an accelerant, is Alexei Bulazel's, the NSC Senior Director for Cyber. Tim quotes him on it. It's the framing the rest of the piece sits on. 3, integration over independence. The wins that mattered were never solo cyber wins. They were joint. Cyber found the accounts. Treasury froze them. Cyber located the fugitive. The FBI made the arrest. Cyber mapped the network. SOF kicked the door. Nobody asked whether cyber delivered the final blow. They asked whether the mission succeeded. Now, here's what's interesting. In the last year, senior U.S. leaders have publicly praised Cyber Command twice. Last June, Operation Midnight Hammer. 3 Iranian enrichment sites. Fordo, Natanz, Isfahan, hidden under 30 minutes. General Dan Kane, chairman of the Joint Chiefs, stood at the Pentagon podium and credited Cyber Command for disrupting Iranian air defenses as part of the strike package. 6 months later, Operation Absolute Resolve. The raid that captured Nicolas Maduro, General Kane described layering effects from Space Command and Cyber Command to create a pathway for the force. And the president joked on tape that the lights in Caracas went out due to a certain expertise we have. Both of those wins are exactly Tim's point. Both were planned over months. Coordinated, multi-domain. That is what cyber can do when it has time. But ask cyber to find a hostage in 30 minutes. And the system breaks. 6,200 operators across the cyber mission force. The whole offensive burden falls on a few dozen elite operator developers. The rest run pre-built scripts that were never built for the crisis they get thrown into. That is not a depth problem. That is a distribution problem. 3 changes. 1, scale the elite. Encode their tradecraft into agentic AI. Reconnaissance. Access validation. Tool selection. Push the floor up so a mid-tier operator moves at the speed of the best one in the room. 2, invert the career model. Today, we put the newest people on the hardest mission, defense, and promote them into offense. Flip it. Offense first, then tool development, then defense. 3, push authority down. Special operations already solved this. A JTAC on the ground calls in airstrikes inside preset rules of engagement. Cyber should work the same way. Pre-approved authorities, defined guardrails. No waiting on a senior official 3 time zones away. The guardrails stay, the latency goes. The next crisis won't wait for the approval chain. There will be a clock, a mission, and the people we sent to answer it. The next phone call is already coming. Thanks for watching. If this hit, like and subscribe, and drop a comment. When has your team been asked for impossible speed? We'll see you next time.